I know that you're on record as saying you're going to retire at Iona, right?
Yep, 100%.
If Indiana called, would you listen to Indiana?
I've had a few calls from people about, and I'm not saying Indiana, about other situations, and I told them, look, I'm honored, I'm complimented, but you see, Dan, when the president and the athletic director flew over to Iona, I tried to, because he was the president of Transylvania, a small school right next to the University of Kentucky. I tried to explain to him what went on at Louisville and how I had nothing to do. And he interrupted me, wouldn't let me go 10 seconds more, and said, Coach, we've already spoke to all Kentucky officials. We spoke to the Louisville AD. We spoke to 7 players you coached at each school. That we have already done our homework. We wouldn't have flown 16 hours here if we didn't do our research. So don't even bring it up again. We want you to be our coach. When he said that, I wasn't sure I was going to take the job. I immediately knew in my mind. I was with my son, my nephew, and my niece, and in Madrid, and I immediately knew I was taking that job. So I have no interest in any place, anywhere. Would I like to someday go back to the EuroLeague and coach there again? If Iona ran out, yes, I would. But outside of that, it's just retirement.
Okay. I'm recording this, you know.
I've been on record quite a bit, so
Okay.
it would be a waste. It would be a waste of time for anybody even to pay me the compliment to have consideration, because your loyalties are important. When you're 68, I think when you're 35, you're looking to move up the ladder. I'm not looking to get on top of that roller coaster anymore. I'm having a blast coaching young men that have the same ambitions that my Kentucky players had or my Providence players, Louisville. And they have the same ambitions, maybe a little bit lower. It's not the NBA, it's the Champions League over in Europe, but they have the same ambition. They have the same potential to get there, and I'm just flat out enjoying a small little Catholic school in New Rochelle, New York.
But are you managing? I mentioned coaching. Are you coaching different? Are you managing your team, running a program with what happened at Louisville? Do you look at the program differently, more hands-on with things?
Yeah. You know, Dan, I've had 30 assistants move on to be head coaches, either players or assistants move on to be head coaches. Some of them the big names in basketball. Some of them, Tubby Smith won a national championship. Billy Donovan's with the Bulls, and Jim O'Brien went to the Celtics, the Pacers, and the Sixers. So Frank Vogel was my student manager at Kentucky. I've had so many wonderful people that have gone on to great prosperity and success. Then I made a couple of hires that things were done behind my back. I trusted people, but I don't want to get paranoid with my staff right now. And like one NCAA guy said, did you look at his computer? I said, well, first of all, sir, that's a felony. And second of all, no, I did not. And so I don't want to get paranoid and do that. But I'm certainly on top of every little thing, regardless whether it's Iona or Kentucky. You have to be that way today.